Okay. And that's game. Welcome back to Grail Lab. Today I am going to be playing with a Fix What's Broken build, and I'm using elementals. It's quite an interesting deck. Small amount of removal at the moment with Bitter Triumph. But the point of this deck is to cast Fix What's Broken. By paying 4 life, I will reanimate all of the 4-cost creatures and artifacts that are in my graveyard and instantly kill the opponent. So this one's nice because it's an elemental and I have Champion of the Path in here. But sometimes I have noticed that it can kill me because if it's in the graveyard, it deals damage equal to the number of non-basic lands that player controls to that player. So if I have non-basic lands, it can potentially kill me. So I'm going to remove these. And maybe we put in some more Lava Leapers. One more Lava Leaper. What else we got here? Maybe one more Ralzarek. Yeah. So we have a little bit of surveil in here so we can put things in the graveyard. We've got discard here so we can put things from our hand into the graveyard. Same with the Ironshield Elf. We can discard from our hand to the graveyard some of these 4-cost creatures that we will reanimate. And then we've got Resentful Revelation. So look at the top 3 cards of your library, put one of them into your hand and the rest into your graveyard. This is really good compared to other cards that mill and then you can take a card back because then they don't see what card you got, so you can surprise them, especially in best of 1. And then we have this guy. He comes in, he surveils 2, he's a 1/3, good blocker, flyer, pretty versatile creature. On the reanimating creatures end of things, the idea here is centered around Champion of the Path. So whenever another elemental you control enters, it deals damage equal to its power to each opponent. So ideally this creature comes in with Fix What's Broken along with Lava Leaper or Beza, and then or another Champion of the Path. And then we have Bloodletter of Aclazotz that doubles the damage. So very easy to kill an opponent with maybe just 2 Champion of the Path or a Champion of the Path and a couple Lava Leapers. We also have the Skeleton Archer here. He's a 3/3, kind of useless creature, decent blocker, but he deals 1 damage to any target. And the Lionheart here is an artifact equipment that deals 2 damage to any target when it enters. I can also use this as an equipment. I can also use this guy as a blocker. Any of these creatures can come out very easily, and then I just block with them and they die, and then they end up in the graveyard, and then I reanimate them. So it's an interesting arrangement here, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but it's a really fun deck to play with, so let's give it a shot. Okay, clearly we don't have enough lands here, so we're going to mulligan, but otherwise this is a really solid starting hand. It'll allow us to surveil, and then we can discard these with the Ironshield Elf very easily, so when we find Fix What's Broken, we can reanimate and do some damage. But we're going to mulligan. And that was good, so we're going to keep 6, or put the Lionheart back on the bottom, and toss a Verge out. Sometimes I like to keep the Aclazotz in my hand so I can actually cast the Aclazotz and then just allow it to die. This is a tough one. I think we go with a land. This one would allow us to use the red on the verge, but we don't really need that. This one would allow us to get more cards. It's a tough choice. I think I'm going to go with another Resentful Revelation. Maybe not smart. I'm banking on the possibility that I draw a land next turn, so I don't miss a land drop. Although, if I do miss a land drop... there we go. Beautiful. So let's do another one of these. Fill the graveyard up. Nice. That'll be nice with their build here. What are they going? Blue, green, red. Could be dangerous. Could be landfall. Could be landfall with full throttle. Or is that what it is? Full throttle. Or is it full bore? Yeah, full bore. That's right. Full bore is the one that gives warped creatures haste, and you can warp the green creature that doubles its power when you drop a land. Okay, this is a pretty obvious play here. We drop the elf, we discard. Let's say we discard, what do we got in there? A Lava Leaper? Let's discard Lionheart. And we can bring the Bloodletter out next time. Or we discard it if we have to protect the elf. Okay. This is a interesting build. Oh. Let's see, 4 color maybe? Not sure what he's doing here. So I don't really fear him removing the Bloodletter. Actually, if he does, it still serves my purpose here because we have the Lava Leaper in the graveyard. And the Lava Leaper gives all creatures haste, so they all come back out and they can all attack. And if Aclazotz is coming back out with haste, he's only got 8 health. I think it's possibly over for him. Although this is going to be a difficult one to contend with, potentially. But it seems like he maybe whiffed there. Oh no, not a whiff. Big win there. Really good. Okay. Let's resolve all of those. Okay, so he's got Oko, but I don't think it's going to help him early enough. Because I'm going to drop the Lionheart, and then I'm just going to fix what's broken and attack. I think he's probably going to try to keep some blockers up. Could I win without Fix What's Broken next? If I do 2 damage to him, that's 4 damage. And then I attack him with Bloodletter, that's 4 more. So I don't even have to reveal my strategy here. Interesting. Unless he's got some kind of removal, then I think we win. Interesting move there. That was cool. He turned Oko into a mana-producing creature. Or a mana-producing permanent. Okay, what's he gonna do? What do you got? Removal. Exile. What do you got? Oh, nice. Well done. Let's see. Well, I guess it's about what we draw. So we've got the Lava Leaper now here. We could discard both of these. We would do... Oh, we've got 2 Lionhearts in there. Easy. Okay, well, I think we discard all this stuff, and then we just kill him with the Lionhearts that come out. Okay. And that's game. Ah, this is a good draw. Resentful Revelation, some removal, and some surveil. Excellent. So do we get a creature out with surveil, put some pressure on? I think that's the answer. We surveil 2, then we cast Resentful Revelation next turn. Nice. Okay. So surveil 2, what do we got? Oh, maybe we've got a spell snare coming at us. Yeah, nice. Okay. Not a huge upset. It would suck if he has another spell snare, but let's just play it through. No, he doesn't. Okay. So for the Bloodletter, we're gonna need another one of these. We bring the Bloodletter out, and it's going to be a lot of pressure. I think he's looking to counterspell, but I guess it doesn't really matter. If he ends up in the graveyard, it's kind of beneficial for us. We've got nothing in the graveyard to use, but we do have 2 Lionheart in hand that will be of use for us. A little shortcut there for us. Stock up. Okay. Pass to me, of course. And what are we gonna do? Is he gonna counter this? Probably. Or maybe not. Maybe he just lets it through. Yeah. He thinks we have something stronger in our hand. Some stronger strategy. Let's see. Counter. Maybe spell snare. Wow, that was unexpected. Not entirely sure how he plans to do damage to me. Maybe the Eddymer Crab? Possibly. But we shall see. Yes. There's the Eddymer Crab. And I think I'm just gonna get rid of that crab. We don't want to see that crab. Okay. Not bad. Not a bad move, especially considering that it may have been his only way to keep his ability to do damage. Okay. All right. Let's keep moving. Five damage. I have a strong feeling to expect a counterspell. I think I'm going to risk it. This next turn, I'm going to just go for it. And bring out the Bloodletter, I guess. Yeah. Well, not sure I can do anything about that. Although I can block the crab here, I cannot. He's got me. I think maybe I should have cast Resentful Revelation last turn. Although I wouldn't have had enough life to cast Fix What's Broken. Ah, well, there she is. No idea if this could even do anything for me, but yeah. A little blocker. Some surveil. That will not be possible, but the Bloodletter might help. We've got two blockers. Can we survive? Is he going to unsummon us? Uh-oh. Bummer. Okay. Good game. See you later. I think we keep it. We have no way to discard, but we can play the Bloodletters probably. And put some pressure. Life gain. Ralzeric, that's a good draw for this stage in the game. We've got 2 in the deck. And 1 damage. Let's go. Come on. Actually, let's do this. We can give Ralzeric a blocker to start here, and then we bring Ralzeric out. We gotta be careful though, we don't want to go too low on our health, because then we will have a real issue. What have we got here? Just that. Okay. Let's surveil. Nice. That was a good one. Okay. Then we just use the Wicker Folk to block, and we get an extra surveil on Ralzeric. What are you gonna do? Not anything? Crazy, bro. Oops, he says. Okay, let's surveil again. Perfect. That's exactly what we want. And then, actually, what do we got here? Okay, we've got 6 damage waiting in there. And let's just bring one of these out as another blocker for Ralzeric. Maybe we've got another surveil in it for him. We block the Exemplar and Ajani's Pridemate. Surveil one more time. And then we fix what's broken. And we could possibly win. The Bloodletter's a great blocker because we really don't care if he dies. All this life that he's gaining is stressing me out. Let's go, boss. Who are you gonna attack? You're gonna attack me directly. Okay. As you wish. What do we got here? Well, we could surveil 2 already, but we could also get a blocker with surveil 2. So let's do that. We got a blocker with 2 surveil. Nice. And then I think we just run it. Because if we bring the Bloodletter out, he's going to gain more life. These guys are going to pump up more. We don't really have an opportunity. We don't have another turn here. So we pay our 4 life, we bring all these guys out, and we do our damage the best that we can. And think too many flyers. Although we could block the 2 heavy flyers and a Johnny's Pridemate. But I don't think we're going to be able to bring out another... Yeah. Although now his creatures have haste too, so we could be cooked. We could be cooked. He's got all the mana he wants from the Lava Leaper. Yeah, I think we're cooked here. No, maybe not. We can still block the 2 flyers. And a Johnny's Pridemate, which is important. Those are the important ones. We are definitely not in the best position, but he might be a bit afraid. Ah, okay. He wins. Good game. Okay. Exiled. Fair move with the champion. Attack, bro. Let's go. What do you got? Yeah, I got it. You've done all that you can do now. Now attack. Let's go. Okay. Good game. Alright. So we can't cast the elf or Ralzeric or, well, maybe the champion. I think we mulligan this one. Good choice. Keep 6. Let's drop a Lionheart. Yeah. And we hope for the best with the Wicker Folk. Alright, more land will be useful. So the plan will be to bring out the Bloodletter pretty rapidly. And we can just block with this guy for now. We bring out the Bloodletter. We do a little bit of damage. And... oh. Actually, this is the play. Let's wait for a more valuable creature to show itself. Keep him as a blocker for now. and then we bring the Bloodletter out next time. But we've got a decent looking graveyard at the moment. 3 cards, one of which will do 4 damage because of the champion. This will do 2. So we have 6 damage pending. I feel like Sephiroth is going to come out at some point. That's what makes the most sense to me. We should have used Bitter Triumph just then. Although, let's get him to remove this on his own. And then we can Bitter Triumph something next turn. We can Bitter Triumph discarding Lava Leaper. We get rid of maybe the best candidate on their side. Two damage. Okay. Although we could reanimate right now. Okay. Not a big deal. Should we get rid of this guy? It's not really too big of a threat, in my opinion. Although, we gotta discard something this turn. So let's discard Lava Leaper, because that's 4 extra damage. And then we can just attack with the Bloodletter. Actually, we attack with both. For 8 damage, it's not a big deal next turn, unless he's got a big surprise for us. Or let's leave up 1 blocker. What's an extra 2 damage? We leave 1 blocker. This guy blocks the goblin. And then we win next turn. That seems pretty alright. Thank you. I would love to discard a card. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, and wham! Good game. Confusion sets in. What is happening? Well, well, well. There we have it. Okay, this is nice. We can probably cast Beza soon. And we've got some removal and some pressure. Looks good to me. Just no way to discard cards at the moment. He's gonna mill me. That's excellent. Although, we don't have flashback for our Fix What's Broken, so if he mills our Fix What's Broken, which he cannot because it's now in our hand, Excellent. That was a really good draw. Let's consider ourselves quite lucky here. Oh, he's doing self-mill, so he's going to do some recursion of his own. Okay, what do we got? What are we gonna take from the graveyard? Maybe nothing. Maybe something. Do your worst. Why couldn't he just do damage to me so I could gain some life? I think I bring the Bloodletter out first. Oh, I don't have the correct mana base for that. Unless I draw a black land. Ah! He does damage. He does not do damage. Come on, do something. Okay. Here it comes. The big move. The move of the century. Thanks. So we got one in the graveyard. Is he just trying to pump this guy up to 20? That would be interesting. That would be really cool. What an interesting concept here. More cards. Beautiful. Maybe you give me a couple more so I can discard. I think that's why they recently banned this card for alchemy. Surveillance cam, because of this infinite combo. But I like it. I think it's cool. Even though it's probably about to win. Ah, mathemagics. So, are you gonna draw your entire library? Do it. Oh, me. Beautiful. Okay. That was cool.